We tend to use resources like these resources are infinite. We tend to look at situations like these situations will continue, like continuously regardless of whatever it is that we do. But we fail to recognize that on this earth, we owe a responsibility to the earth, and we also owe a huge responsibility to other inhabitants of the earth. As my colleagues, as I've earlier said, quoted several verses of the Quran that mention that every community, animals, insect, every single thing that lives on the earth is in fact a community on its own. And this brings a rhetorical question to mind. How would we feel today if some individual just intrudes on maybe personal space or something? I believe we would resist. But then why are we taking this opportunity away from other inhabitants of the earth? Pollution is in fact the largest environmental cause of death and disease in the world. And this is something that we tend to overlook without even realizing the harm that it does. Well, another thing we do is annihilation of forest, deforestation. We're seated in the classroom here as students of knowledge, but if we tend to think about it, how many trees do we know that lost their lives just so we could have a desk to sit? Climate change has happened in the past. Global warming and ocean acidification has also happened in the past. But these things are largely due to external factors that are beyond the control of the population. Now what we have imminent to us is in fact an human orchestrated potential extinction. And I think this is something very serious. There's a number of things that I believe are potential solutions. Some of these things have been discussed. One is self-consciousness. Let's think of the earth and other inhabitants as all having the same right that we have upon them. Maybe something like environmental taxation. It is okay to produce as much as you want as long as you are able to give back to the earth in the same proportion. If you want to produce like 200,000 furnitures, then you must be able to plant as much trees that would probably give be double in size to the damage that you've caused the earth. Well, another thing will be to establish progressive lifestyle. And most importantly, it is necessary that we look at the theory of accountability, the fact that we are accountable, regardless of if we are people of faith or otherwise. And maybe a recognition of the externality theory. For every production that we do, let's look at the fact that we impact others negatively. And this is something that we are necessarily paying for.